Virgo, welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am the Chariot, and this will be your timeless general read. So whenever you find this, you're meant to find it. And it's for anyone with a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. I do want to give you a heads up while I shuffle here that I am doing a monthly giveaway. In order to qualify for the giveaway, you just have to like and leave a comment below. Your comment could just be, I like the video. It doesn't have to be very thought-provoking or too detailed. But I love feedback, so feel free to do that. And the first giveaway will be October 1st. For $150, and then I will do, for those who don't win the monthly giveaway, I'm doing a quarterly giveaway of $250. And yeah, so go ahead and like and leave a comment below. Sweet. So we won't dilly or dally. I do want to give this a good shuffle. I pulled my own cards before this, so I shuffled pretty well, but still, it's always good to get the energy out. Divine Holy Spirit, please guide my beautiful hands and my mind so that I may give Virgo the most accurate reading. Amen. Do it a couple more times. Saw the Six of Wands a couple of times, so we'll see if that comes back out. Okay, so to start, Virgo. I'll be doing a 5-card spread. So past, present, future, divine influence, and what you don't see coming. Okay, so to start, in the past, most recent past, you have the Ace of Swords. I want to bring you guys in just a little bit more. Okay. Present is the Ace of Cups. Ooh, 2 aces. Future is the 7 of Wands. Divine influence is the 4 of Wands. And what you don't see coming is the 4 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, the Fool, and the Devil with Temperance. We will take all of these. Okay, Virgo. So, in the most recent past, there was some sort of major truth that came to you. Now, this could be about love, and I just say that just because we have the 4 of Wands as a divine influence with the Ace of Cups. That generally gives me love vibes. But take it as it resonates. It could be anything. But whatever this was, it was very, very thought-provoking is what I'm hearing. It's almost as if you uncovered a truth about someone. In your present energy, you have the Ace of Cups, which I love to see as present energy. To me, the Ace of Cups is all about self-love and discovery. It is it's emotional fulfillment, right? What I'm actually hearing intuitively off of this card is new love. So for my Virgo singles out there, you may have actually just fell into a relationship is basically what I'm hearing. In the future, you have the 7 of Wands. This is actually picking off of the 4 of Swords. The 7 of Wands with the 4 of Swords gives me like a being, holding on to your convictions around your beliefs. The 7 of Wands is a card of conviction. It's also the card of standing up for yourself. This is, this guy is, that is at the top holding the Ace of Wands, defending himself against the 6 Wands here at the bottom. It's a hard-fought battle. He's really, really having to, like, stay strong. I'm seeing the Strength card. And not give in to any whims or... he's just he knows himself, right? And so he's standing up, elevated from everyone else, and that's supposed to represent that he is a man of conviction and a man of morals and integrity, right? And so his high position, he earned that, right? And so he's defending his spot, basically. So we'll do some clarifying to see specifically what it is that you will have to stand your ground on in the future here. But it's giving me very heavy relationship vibes, I'm not gonna lie. The Four of Wands in as your divine influence. I love, love, love to see this as well. The Four of Wands to me is the card of freedom and celebration. It also is the halfway to marriage card. That's kind of the standard tarot. But for me in this position, it's spirit reminding you that you are free, that you are in a position of celebration, right? You're at the finish line, is what I'm hearing with this card. And so, with also with these two aces here, if you are struggling at this moment, know that you're on a divine path, right? And Spirit wants you to know, basically, with this Four of Wands here, that you're almost there, okay? If you're struggling at this moment. Now, what you don't see is the Four of Swords. To be honest with you, when I see the Four of Swords in this position, sometimes it can give me, be cognizant of your health. But what it really is about, this is about the Four of Swords, at least from a Kabbalah interpretation, represents the oath that a knight takes right before he's actually knighted. The ceremony requires him to lay in a coffin, like in his full armor, overnight. And the idea is he's supposed to rest and reflect and meditate on the oath that he's getting ready to take. Because being a knight is a lifelong commitment, right? And you're basically pledging your life to, you know, your Lord or whatever. So it's taken very, very seriously. I say that because, especially underneath this Ace of Cups, I'm getting like a, what promises are you making to yourself? And are you holding those promises? Are you keeping those promises that you make to yourself, right? Look at whatever it is, especially with kind of the astrology and what we're in right now. There's a lot of things around. Like I think today the sun is trining the nodes of fate, right, which is our north node, and that's whenever that happens, it's considered, you know, the grand cross of destiny, basically. So think really heavy about what are my goals, what are my dreams, what are my aspirations, and what is it that I'm doing in order to accomplish those things, or not doing, right? Be gentle with yourself. But I'm getting a very heavy sense here of someone really needing to, what Spirit wants you to do is really reflect on how you obtain your goals and how you, and what is needed, what else is needed from you in order to keep your promises to yourself, basically. With Four Swords being here as what you don't see coming, I absolutely believe that you get there, but just think on those questions, Virgo, over the next week. Okay, your bottom of the deck, the Devil, the Fool, the King of Swords, and Temperance. Actually, Temperance and the Devil came out together, so I'll get to that in a moment. King of Swords with the Fool is, it's a dichotomy, right? Because the King of Swords is very strategic, very wise, very calculating. Whereas the Fool is very willy-nilly, I'm just going to go off on adventure time, right? He has everything that he needs. Same with the King of Swords. Mentally, the King of Swords is very aware of his surroundings. He knows what resources he has. He's very good at resource allocation. And there's something about your resources, knowing what you have, being happy with and content with what you have right now. And the Fool is saying you have everything that you need. You're wise enough to make clear decisions, and you have everything that you need for the journey that you're getting ready to take. I think I did that backwards, but you guys get what I'm saying. That's what this King of Swords and the Fool is telling me. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith because you have everything that you need at this time. With the Devil and Temperance, let's talk about it. To me, this always gives me devil on one side, angel on the other. That's basically what you're looking at, as an archangel and a devil. This is all about patience. Knowing when it's time to grow is what I'm hearing right now. So knowing when change is inevitable, and trying not to hold on too tightly to an outcome. I also think, because these are both pinging off of the Fool, right? The Fool takes a fool's journey. He literally just goes out there and tries something new, right? He has a light knapsack and his dog with him on his journey. Like, it's not even like he overpacked or nothing. And I know for Virgos, you really do love to be prepared. So I feel like what this reading is really telling you is don't obsess over the details. Okay. um you're being divinely guided at this time to let go and release of any outcomes. Try not to play too much devil's advocate, right? It's, seeing both sides of the story and trying to, control an outcome is devilish behavior, right? Like, it's better for you to just have zero expectations and do what you need to do, right? Keep your promises to yourself, whatever your goals and your plans are, write those down and accomplish those. Slowly is what I'm hearing, but don't get too caught up and don't get into the weeds with the details, okay? You just need to go, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's go ahead and do some clarifying. They don't want me to clarify with that deck. So what I'll do is I'll shuffle the traditional Rider-Waite a couple times, and then we'll just pull off the top, and we'll see. Definitely want to get something on all of these, so we'll see what comes through. Ooh. Cards are being a little stubborn there. A little bit of stubborn energy. Again, don't sweat the small stuff. Okay. Alright, so clarifying the Ace of Swords, we have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands. Okay, first of all, that's a lot of wand energy. I'm just going to throw that out there. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands tells me that there is a natural progression to something. This is, I don't necessarily think of the 10 of Wands as as like a bad card. To me, on the 10 of Wands, he's actually carrying his harvest to his barn, right? The thing is, he could use some help, and I'm getting that very heavily here for you, especially next to this Wounded Warrior, because these are two cards talking about solo burdens, right? The Wounded Warrior is a little bit more optimistic, right? Because him holding that last wand is indicative of he's ready to go on that next adventure. I think Page of Wands. Whereas the 10 of Wands is work, right? And it's hard work. And so both of these being solo, like solidarity cards, I would say, at this time, or maybe in the past, you kind of reached a level where like you were just extremely burdened. But you're with this 3 of Wands here, it's like you're waiting for the blessing to come in. It's almost as if you put in so much hard work, right? And you're waiting for your victory. Now this is all clarifying the Ace of Swords, and it's in your past. So I definitely think that you did have some victory after a lot of hard work, which is beautiful. Let's see what the Ace of Cups has to say. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the King of Cups reverse. I'm going to, these are pinging off of the 4 of Wands, so I do want to get something on those. That was fast. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Are my cards upside down? No. Let me build this out, and I will. Yeah, I was feeling the 6 of Wands off of that 7 of Wands. You have a lot of fiery energy here, which is beautiful. I feel like sorry about that, Virgo. So clarifying your Ace of Cups, you have the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. You may be dealing with a water sign at this time, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It's interesting because these two pages are telling me this person could also have two children. That may be possible, or you have two children. But what I'm really getting from this is a very flirtatious, fun-like energy that this person brings. You also feel like that you may learn, like you're learning something, possibly about yourself next to this Ace of Swords. You're learning more about yourself through loving this person. And the energy is very light and fluffy and flirty, which is beautiful. Your overall influence, or the divine influence, clarifying the Four of Wands, is the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Love to see this. What's interesting is, Two of Cups is the, relationship card. It's all about, this is also higher and lower self integrations, but I'm getting very heavy here. This is just a love, so this could possibly be a high-level soulmate. Next to this Ace of Pentacles, this relationship is a gift to you. Again, especially if you're learning something new about yourself, then that is a beautiful, beautiful gift from the universe. This Two of Pentacles also confirms to me this with the energy I was getting off of this Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, which is work hard, play hard, right? Like you and this person definitely have a balanced relationship when it comes to managing your time together, right? And it's very much, it's just giving me, I work and I play really hard. Okay, in your future position, clarifying the Seven of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. This is giving me work. And you being successful at work and really working hard. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of movement. There's something that you're building towards, Virgo, that is going to be very, very successful for you. Which now the Four of Swords being in your what you don't see coming, it makes sense to me. Because remember I was saying there's a lot of wands here. Wands are action-oriented, fiery energy, right? So for you to have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands, like all of these are people doing things. And so it does not surprise me that what you don't see coming is that you need rest and relaxation. What's interesting is you have the Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Swords is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is very, very clear to me. Spirit saying slow down. At some point, definitely I feel like, work ebbs and flows, right? It's all about everything is done in divine timing. But I think there's a little bit of a warning here to not burn yourself out and to focus on your mental health and the health of your body, right? Try not to push it too far to the limit when it comes to work, Virgo. I know that's hard for y'all. Y'all and Capricorns are crazy workaholics, but it's just like stop and really, really nurture yourself. Both the Empress, I love that it's the Empress with the Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about self-care and nurturing, right? Like she knows how to take care of herself. She also knows how to take care of her coins. But standing next to this Empress, it's giving me like the coin is, I'm almost hearing like your self-care is taking care of your, like making sure that your coins are straight. However, the Empress also understands that she doesn't necessarily have to work herself to the bone for things. She allows things to flow into her life. She knows that she is abundant and fertile, and so therefore being in Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands energy of like a push in order to accomplish something, she knows she doesn't have to do that. I mean, the woman on this card is sitting back and chilling and looking pretty. Okay? So just be cognizant, Virgo, of the times in which you're overextending yourself, and stay up to date on your self-care routine, is what I'm hearing. And also, like, this new love that's here, I love it. It literally feels light and airy. Like, that's the only way that I can describe the energy. And with the Ace of Cups underneath it, like, I normally wouldn't get light and airy. The way the Ace of Cups is an overabundance of watery energy, right? Of love and affection. But it, you know, being underneath these two pages and the King of Cups, which controls his emotions, right? It's giving me fun, play, sexy time, and I love to see that. So make sure your Two of Pentacles balancing out the hard work that you're doing with a little fun and play and some self-care and some rest. Okay, try not to overextend yourself. Okay, lastly, I do want to get something on this Temperance Angel and the Devil, and then we will close this out. Listen, you got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. Covering. Yeah, it's like when that Four of Swords hit, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting recovering from overdoing it. Here's the thing, the Devil can be an obsession with work as well, being a workaholic, right? And next to this Temperance, it's saying slow the F down. The Eight of Cups overturned, the Nine of Cups upright. That's a lot of cup energy, right? So again, monitor your emotions and your mental health at this time. I feel like there's a need here, like Spirit really wants me to communicate a need for like a mental health day or even a week, right? To rest, because the universe is asking this of you. I also think for those of you where this Ace of Cups is a new person that may have came in, or you know, you reinvigorated a love from the past. I don't see I'm getting new energy, I'm not gonna lie, but take it as it resonates. For those of you where this is new love, I'm almost getting a sense here of the reason why Spirit brought in this light, fun, airy, borderline immature relationship right now is because you need the rest. Okay, Virgo? I feel like I'm going to title this Workaholics Anonymous. Because I like what I'm now, all the wands are making sense to me. It's just like you may be overworking yourself, Virgo, and Spirit wants you to slow down. Okay, be an empress. It's gonna come to you anyway. I am abundant and fertile, and will say whatever mantras you need to say in the morning that keep you from working yourself to the bone. All right. All right, Virgo, I am complete. I feel complete in that. If this video resonated, please give it a thumbs up. And if I will catch you. Oh, don't forget to leave a comment below if you want to be included in the giveaway. And I will catch you guys next week. Bye.